Shalom. Kahala'ila, Yahweh Bahashem, Yahushai Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double us to the elders and the apostles, a great millstone rule well. Shalom to the 144,000, the one-third remnant men, women, and children of the whole elect. Shalom. This is Brother Kabari. Y'all coming back at you with another quick lesson. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem, Yahushai, praise and let's be edifying straight to the point. And we're going to read this article from the People's Voice.tv. Okay. And it says, Alex Soros urges Biden to ignite World War III before Trump has chance to create peace. And look, Trump can't create peace, man. Okay. And like we say, all right, like we've been saying, okay, we told you no matter who became president or who was selected president, look, Trump can't stop prophecy. Okay. Not a Kamala Harris could stop Bible prophecy. No one can stop Bible prophecy. World War III is going to happen, okay? Forced implementation of the MOTB is going to happen, okay? They're going to make that mandatory, okay? All these prophecies are going to happen, man. Jacob's trouble, civil war, civil unrest here in Babylon, the Great America, and throughout the world, okay? So no one can stop Bible prophecy. It's going to happen, okay? You can't stop Bible prophecy from happening. So without further ado, let's read this article. It says Alex Soros, who just wasted $1 billion backing the biggest Democratic loser in recent history, that's Kamala Harris, by the way, has urged Joe Biden to start World War III before President-elect Donald Trump has a chance to create world peace. So, hey, these elites, all right, and Alex Soros is the son of George Soros, by the way, okay, in case y'all don't know. Okay, he's the son of George Soros. Okay, one of the elites. Okay, so these devils, they want order. They want chaos, so they can bring no order, man. They want World War III to happen. Okay, and that's why they was hoping for not Joe Biden, but Kamala Harris to win. Okay, so things can kick off, so these devils can, bring forth the NWO. Which is gonna happen still, okay? But but hey, anyway, let's read. It says, according to Soros, it is great news that Biden has authorized Ukrainian force to use American-made long-range weapons to bomb targets deep inside Russian territory. Yes, by the way, exactly. Okay, the U.S. has gave Ukraine these long-range missiles, man. Okay, so hey. Anything can pop off any day now, man. Okay? Soros is also urging the lame duck president to authorize U.S. and NATO troops to join the war and invade Russian Soviet territory. So these devils, hey, they ain't wasting no time, man. They want shit to pop off. And hey, the Lord's hopeful elect, we want shit to pop off as well, man. Okay? We want things to pop off as well. It says the Kremlin has issued a rebuke to widespread reports in U.S. media saying that the Biden administration will now allow Ukraine to bomb Russia with U.S. supplied long-range missiles. Kremlin top spokesman Dmitry Peskov told reporters that this would unleash a significant new round of escalations in the war if it proves true, but he also cautioned that Moscow authorities have yet to see officials confirmation directly from the White House. If such a decision has indeed been formally formulated and communicated to the Kiev regime, it marks a significant escalation and a fundamentally new stage in terms of U.S. involvement in this conflict, Peskov said. Okay, so hey, these devils, look, they want the NWO to come to pass, man. They still want the NWO to come to pass. Okay, and hey, they want World War III to kick off, you know, before, hey, before Trump get in the White House. We're and really World War III has already started, okay, but it hasn't gone full blown yet, okay. It ain't gone full blown yet, but hey, we're getting very, very close, man. Let's continue. It says, this is from the Zero Hedge report. It says the report centers on Biden giving the green light for COD forces to deploy the Army Tactical Missile System ATACMS against targets deep in Russian territory. Pes- Peskov, whatever this person's name is, further re- reiterate reiterated that the question of Western-backed long-range strikes was articulated extremely clearly and unambiguously by President Vladimir Putin earlier this year. Okay. Putin had laid out in September that it will change the very nature of conflict and that it would mean that NATO countries, the U.S. European countries, are at war with Russia. Ukraine's President Zelensky has appeared to confirm the new authorization from Washington. He said that proof will ultimately emerge on the battlefield. Today, there's a lot of talks in the media about us receiving permission from respective actions, but strikes are not carried out with words. Such things are not announced. Missiles will speak for themselves. They certainly will, Zelensky said. So, hey, these people ready for this thing to pop off, man. Okay? Let's get a few scriptures. I ain't read a scripture yet, so let's get a couple of scriptures, man. Let's go to actually I'm in Matthew, so there we go. Let's read Matthew chapter 24 and verse 6. And ye shall hear wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. The end is not yet. Why? Because the forced implementation of the MOTB has got to come to pass. Okay? These devils got to make the MOTB mandatory. Okay? Which is the C here. That's got to come first. And then all hell will break loose. Okay? Verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. Verse 8. All these are the beginning of sorrows. So we're in the beginning of sorrows, man. Okay? See, they don't want Trump to create peace. Because, hey, during 2016 through 2019, there were no new wars, man. Okay, under the Trump presidency. But we were getting close to it, though. Okay? See, they don't want Trump to create peace. And really, Trump can't create peace, man. Babylon is still through. Okay? Like it says, when they still say peace and safety, then sudden destruction comes upon them. We're going to get that scripture. But let's read this first. Let's read Jeremiah chapter 51 and verse 7. Babylon had been a golden cup in the Lord Yahweh Shemashai's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. Okay? Verse 8. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her, take balm for her pain, and so she may be healed. Verse 9, we would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, and let us go every one into his own country. For her judgment reaching unto heaven and is lifted up even to the sky. So Trump can't save Babylon, great America, man. This place is still going to fall by thermonuclear destruction. And the laser being fired from the chariots, okay? Let's go to 1 Thessalonians. And we're not in no time of peace. Okay? We're in a time of hate and war. Look at these nations gathering together, man. Okay? Look at what's going on here in Babylon, the Great America. Okay? That civil war is brewing up. Okay? Esau going back to that perpetual hatred that he's had for you Jakes, man. So that civil war is building up. Okay? That civil war is building up. There's no peace and safety here in Babylon. We're not in a time of peace and love. We're in a time of hate and war. 1 Thessalonians 5 verse 1. But of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. Verse 2. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord Yahweh shall come as a thief in the night. Verse 3. For when they shall say peace and safety, which there ain't going to be no peace and safety, okay? Then sudden destruction shall come upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. So you're not going to escape the prophecies that's coming to pass, man. Prophecy is going to be fulfilled. Trump can't stop Bible prophecy from being fulfilled. No one can. And as a matter of fact, let's go to 2nd Esdras. We're going to get back to the article. Just want to read a few scriptures. Let's go to 2nd Esdras chapter 16. And let's start at verse 1. Woe be unto thee, Babylon and Asia. Woe be unto thee, Egypt and Syria. Verse 2. Gird up yourselves with cloths of sack and hair, and bewail your children, and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand. The destruction of Babylon is at hand, man. Okay? So the destruction of Babylon is at hand. This place is about to fall. Okay? Verse 3. A sword is sent upon you, and who may turn it back? Once these missiles begin to be fired throughout the four corners of the earth, hey, there's no stopping it. Verse 4. A fire is sent among you, and who may quench it? Verse 5. Plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away? No one can. Verse 6. May any man drive away a hungry lion in the wood? Or may any one quench the fire and stubble when it had begun to burn? Verse 7. May one turn away again the arrow that is shot of a strong archer? Verse 8. The mighty Lord Yahweh Shai sendeth plagues, and who is he that can drive them away? No one can. Okay? Let's go down to verse 13. For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. The bow's talking about the missiles, man. Okay? His arrows that he shooteth are sharp, and shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world. Once those missiles begin to be fired throughout the ends of the earth, that's it. There's no turning back. Okay? And we're very, very close to this happening. Okay? All right? Verse 14. Behold, the plagues are sent, and shall not return again until they come upon the earth. Verse 15. The fire is kindled and shall not be put out till it consume the foundation of the earth. Verse 16. Like as an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer returneth not backward, even so the plagues that shall be sent upon the earth shall not return again. And what is that plague? We're going to come back. Let's go to Zechariah chapter 14. And I think it's verse 12. I believe verse 12. Yep, right here. Zechariah chapter 14 and verse 12. And this shall be and somebody read that again. Zechariah chapter 14 verse 12. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord Yahweh will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet. Their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouths. What's going to cause your tongue to consume away in your mouth, man? Okay? What's going to cause your flesh to consume away? The ICBM nuclear missile, that nuclear fire, man. That nuclear wind. Don't believe me? Watch Terminator 2 Judgment Day. In the scene where Sarah Connor was on that fence. Okay? And what happened? Her flesh consumed away while she was on the fence and left nothing but a skeleton. That's what's coming to Babylon the Great America, man, and through parts of the earth, man. Okay? Let's get this in the Good News Translation. I want to see what it says. Zechariah chapter 14, verse 12 in the Good News Translation. The Lord Yahweh will bring a terrible disease on all the nations that make war on Jerusalem. Their flesh will rot away while they are still alive. Their eyes and tongues will rot away. I don't really like that one, but we get the bit, man. Okay? We all know that's talking about thermonuclear fire, man. Now, there is going to be some, plagues and diseases. Okay? We all know that for a fact. Because if you take the MOTB, what's going to happen? Okay? Let's go and get it, man. Let's get it. Let's get it. That's Revelation 16 and 2. Let's start at verse 1. And I heard a great voice out of the temple saying to the seven angels, Go your way and pour out the vials of the wrath of Yahweh upon the earth. Verse 2. And the first went and poured out his vial upon the earth, and there fell a noisome and grievous sword upon the man which had the MOTB, and upon them which worship his image. Yeah, you take the MOTB, you're gonna, it's gonna create an ulcer like, okay, an ulcer, okay, noisome and grievous sores, man, okay. So hey, we're very, very close to these things happening, man. These prophecies being fulfilled. So without further ado, let's go back to Second Ezra. Let's go back to Second Ezra. Let's get some more on that. Second Ezra 16, and where we left off. Yeah, let's read verse 17. Let's continue. Verse 17. Woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? Okay. The Lord Yahweh is going to deliver his elect in these days to come. Okay. Verse 18. The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear. The beginning of evils, what shall I do? And these evils shall come. When the beginning of evils, man, nothing's going to get better here in Babylon, the Great America. Okay? Everything is being built up for World War III, Jacob's trouble, okay? Chaos and destruction, man. Everything is all being built up. And it's just a matter of time before shit hits the fan. Okay? It's just a matter of time. Verse 19, Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. Okay? All of these things are being sent to correct you Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Verse 20, But for all these things they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. Verse 21, Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth that they shall think themselves to be in good case. Okay, like we read in 1 Thessalonians 5 and 3, peace and safety. When they shall say peace and safety, what's going to happen? Sudden destruction. Okay, and even then shall evils grow upon the earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. Yeah. Verse 22, For many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine, and the others that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. The sword is talking about the ICBM nuclear missiles, the nuclear destruction. Okay, you're gonna have a lot of folks dying out here of starvation. Okay, pestilent diseases. All right, the civil and race wars, etc. Man, and then those that are left, the ultimate sword is gonna get you, man. The ICBM nuclear missiles and the laser being fired from the chairs of the Lord Yahweh Shai. Like I said, the Lord comes with fire in his chairs like a whirlwind to render his fury with anger and his rebuke with flames of fire. Okay, roughly paraphrasing. Excuse me. Verse 23. And the dead shall be cast out as dung, and there shall be no man to comfort them, for the earth shall be wasted, and the city shall be cast down. Okay, so this third world war is coming quickly. Let's get that. We're going to go back to the article. And let's see, we got a little more we got to read. All right. Revelation 11 and 14. Let's go to it. The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe coming quickly. Okay, so these devils, they want World War III to happen, man. Okay, they haven't given up on the NWO. Okay, they still want that NWO to come to pass. So they have to create the chaos so they can bring forth the order, man. The problem, okay, the Hegelian dialect, okay. Problem, reaction, solution. They're going to create the problem, the people are going to react, and they're going to bring forth the solution. Okay? So let's go back to the article. Let's see where I left off. All right. Let's see. There's a lot to read, so. All right. Let's see. Let's read a little bit more. It says he further empathized that the long-range capabilities for our army is a central part of his victory plan for winning the war, though many analysts, even some who are ardently pro-Kiev, see this new green light as too little too late and as having no real ground impact on the war, only risking runaway escalations with the West. Reuters has also said, based on Ukraine sources, that striking Russia with long-range missiles is likely to happen soon, consistent with Zelensky's fresh remarks. So we have to keep a watch. And a popular Russian newspaper, I'm not going to read that. He says, had this to say: the man-made who are drawing NATO into a direct conflict with our country may soon be in great pain. Wow. Donald Trump Jr., he says on X, it says the military industry complex seems to want to make sure they get World War III going before my father has a chance to create peace and save lives. Gotta lock in those trillions. Life be damned. Well, hey, these elites want that, man. Like we said, the elites, they want order out of chaos. They want the chaos so they can bring forth the order. Okay? It says some U.S. political figures reacted in similar horror and alarm, also warning of the risk for the outbreak of World War III in such a decision. Donald Trump Jr. sees this as an ultra dangerous plot by the lame duck Biden administration to escalate the war just prior to Trump's taking office. Well, they ain't really the Biden administration. It's the elites, okay? The elites want this. Look, Joe Biden is nothing but a puppet, just like Donald Trump is, okay? Trump ain't nothing but a puppet, too, working for the elites. The military industry complex seems to want to make sure they get World War III going before my father has a chance. Well, he said that. He said on X Sunday immediately after reports of serious policy shift emerged, and House Representatives Tom Massey has ripped Biden for once again circumventing Congress on matters of war, calling the decision an unconstitutional act of war that endangers the lives of all U.S. citizens. Well, it endangers two-thirds, these Edomites and these heathens. It don't endanger the Lord's hopeful elect, because the Lord's hopeful elect is going to be beamed up before those missiles, before those missiles hit, man. The Lord's hopeful elect is going to be beamed up. Okay? That's pretty much the end for the article. Let's get a few more scriptures. We're going to close this thing out. I ain't trying to make this long. Hey, before those missiles come, hey, what's going to happen? Yahushua's going to show up. Let's get that scripture. Let's go to Matthew 24. And let's read verse 29 through 31. Verse 29, immediately after the tribulation of those days shall the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light, and the power slackened, and the stars shall fall from heaven. Those stars represents the ICBM nuclear missiles, and the powers of the heavens shall be shaken. Esau's kingdom is going to be shaken. Verse 30, and then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven. Okay, while these nations fighting each other during World War III, Yahushua is going to appear. And he's going to annihilate these nations, man. 2nd Ezra, the 13th chapter. Okay? And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven, which is Yahushua. And then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory, the chariots. Okay? That fathership chariot along with the host of angels. What the host of angels going to be doing at this time? Verse 31, and he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from one end of heaven to the other. So the elect is going to be saved out of this, man. Okay, going to be getting beamed up. Okay, and at the same time, these chariots are going to be zapping. Okay, zapping 2/3, zapping Edomites, zapping heathens, and the Lord's hopeful elect is going to be getting saved and beamed up. Okay, and as a matter of fact, let's get a scripture on that. Let's prove that. Actually, let's get two scriptures to substantiate that. Yeah. Let's get two scriptures. Let's get this one here. Isaiah 26 and verse 20, 21. Come, my people, enter thou into thy chambers, and shut thy doors about thee. Hide thyself, if it were for a little moment, until the indignation be overpassed. When the elect is going to be getting beamed up into the chariots. Okay? Verse 21. For behold, the Lord Yahweh cometh out of his place to punish the inhabitants of the earth for their iniquity. The earth also shall disclose her blood, and shall no more cover her slain. Yeah. Let's see what it says in the Good News Translation. Isaiah 26 and 20. Let's see what it says. Okay. Anyway, verse 20. Isaiah 26 and verse 20 in the Good News Translation. Go into your houses, okay, my people. It's talking about the elect of Israel. And the house represents the chariots, basically. And shut the doors behind you. Hide yourself for a little while until Yahweh's anger is over. Yeah. Because the Lord's indignation and anger is going to be in those missiles. And the lasers being fired from the chariots of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Verse 21. The Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua is coming from his heavenly dwelling place. Okay, because Yahweh is going to send his son Yahushua to come back to deliver his elect and to put down Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. Okay, Isaiah the 63rd chapter and Isaiah the 34th chapter tells you that the Lord Yahushua is coming back to a world that is ruled by Edom. Okay, verse 21. The Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua is coming from his heavenly dwelling place to punish the people of the earth for their sins. The murders that were secretly committed on earth will be revealed. That's Esau Edom, so-called white man, because he got a whole lot to pay for all the innocent blood he has shed among the children of Israel. And like it tells you in Numbers 35 and verse 33, the land cannot be cleansed but by the blood of him that shedded it. Okay, Esau has shed a lot of blood in this land. Okay, that blood count, and he's still doing it. Okay, because he think Trump is elected now. He's emboldened. All he doing is just, collecting the huge debt. And that debt is going to continue to go up, man. And it won't be long before Yahweh shall bring this devil down. Okay? And the ground will no longer hide those who have been killed. Yeah. As a matter of fact, let's just go on and get that scripture. I might as well get it because I quoted it. Go to Numbers 35 and 33. 35 and 33. Numbers 35 and 33. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are. For blood is defiled the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it. Esau, Edom has shed a lot of innocent blood in Babylon the Great America. He's got to pay for that blood too. Okay? See what it says in the Good News Translation. Okay? I ain't intend to go on this long, but that's okay. That's the spirit. So, hey, the spirit's going to do its thing. Okay? Numbers 35 and 33 in the Good News Translation. Let's see what it says. Numbers 35 and verse 33 in the Good News Translation. If you did this, you would defile the land where you are living. Murder defiles the land, and Esau has committed a lot of murder. And except by the death of the murderer, there is no way to perform the ritual of purification for the land where someone has been murdered. I don't like that. That sucks. Snarky about that, but I don't like that at all. But nevertheless, you get the bit, man. Alright. I don't really ain't too much like that one. But that's alright though. It's all good. Let's get one more last scripture and we're gonna wrap this thing up, man. Cause I ain't like I said, I ain't intending for this lesson to go on this long. Let's go to Revelation 18 and let's read verse 4. Let's go down to verse 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. Okay? And that's the elect being called up into the chairs of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Okay? Gonna be saved from the destruction. Okay? We want to be in the chairs watching the destruction of Babylon the Great America, not being partakers in it. Okay? And Lord willing, we'll be a part of it. You men out there that's preaching the gospel, you few brothers and you few sisters of the whole full net. Okay? The men, women, and children of the whole full net, man. Okay? Verse 5. For her sins have reached up to heaven, and Yahweh have remembered her iniquities. Verse 6. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her according to her works. And the cup which she hath filled, fill to her double. Double. Gotta receive double the reward. Okay? Verse 7, how much she hath glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her. For she said in the heart, which means mind, I sit a queen and am no widow and shall see no sorrow. That's the mindset of Babylon. Thing that can't be touched. America is going to be touched, man. Okay? This bitch is about to be touched. Excuse my language. Verse 8, therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire, for strong is the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai who judgeth her. Verse 9, and the kings of the earth who have committed fornications and lived deliciously with her shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning. Verse 10, standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, Alas, alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy just come. 1 hour. This place is going to be burnt up in 1 hour, man. It took 200 plus years for this place to be built up. And it was built up by the Hebrew Israelites, the so-called Negroes, 19 Native Americans. And it's going to take 1 hour for this place to be burnt, man. All it's going to take. And these devils already got missiles that can reach over here in no less than 10, 15, 20 to 30 minutes, man. So this place is done. Donald Trump can't save this place. World War III is going to happen regardless. Okay? So with that, I'm going to end it here. I pray this lesson was edifying and straight to the point. All praises and glorifications go to Yahweh Shem Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakak Wadash, Kwam Yasharon, Shalom, Wa Ababa Ball, Shalom.